Hello, 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 brothers and sisters of light and dark. Yeah, my ceiling is fixed now. It's about time. Took almost a year for them to fix it, but they got it fixed. But of course, welcome to my page, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Remember, okay, my page is about common sense. It's the true common sense. I've read stacks and stacks and tons of books. And I take out bits and pieces, okay? The biggest bits and pieces of the truth so you can narrow it down, okay? So when you go to another site, you'll see all the technical shit that they do. They read more into it. They tell you how to protect yourself. They tell you how to do all that. But I'm going to tell you something right now. There is no protection from these beings called the shadow people, okay? There is no protection from the Archeons. You know, the Palladians, they're at a war right now. They left the planet a couple thousands of years ago. Or maybe even a few of them left. They were still here and they left. I heard some stories about the Palladians, okay, Palladians, or you want to call them. They're good alien beings. They're bad alien beings. And if you have any questions, you put it down below, okay? I'm gonna tell you about something here. There's a game out there called Soul Reaver, okay? Remember the legacy of Cain? You know, if you remember that he was a vampire. He was stripped of his nobility and thrown into the netherworld. Actually, he had the ability to shift in and out from the netherworld. And people call it many different things. I'm just gonna put it in one word. There's limbo, reality, in between. You know, people go to the world of space time and you just be stuck. Stop, baby, stop. Get off me. Stop. See my daughter is acting up. Well, these shadow people, okay, they want you to know about them. They like attention. I'm going to tell you how the shadow people work. The shadow people blesses people, okay, with great blessings, okay? And they also indirectly and directly cause sorrow in this world, intentionally and intentionally. Like the movie called White Noise. You watch all that stuff, you'll start to get the hang of understanding what these shadow people are. Because I got paralyzed once by a shadow person. And they can take many forms, okay? Many forms of your worst nightmares, okay? So you really don't know what the shadow people look like, okay? Because sometimes they're a shadow on the corner of your eye. Because I saw one time. I had a red light on one day, and I was laying down, and next thing you know, I woke up, and I could not move, okay? That's probably one of the shadow people, or the dark people trying to experiment on your ass. You can't really do anything about it. If your energy and your soul is strong enough, okay, you can probably. I had the ability to turn my head, but something was keeping my head. It's a very paralyzing effect, and that's what happened to me in my encounters. They had these abilities. They're 10 times smarter than you, so there's really no way to protect yourself from those things unless you actually have assistance. Okay, the voices always tell me that they're gonna talk. They talk to me all of the time. Okay. And that's why sometimes I get disturbances at night. I can't, sometimes I gotta go to sleep, you know. Sometimes I can't go to sleep, okay, because they bother me and stuff, you know, the whistling in the ear. Sometimes that's the dark one talking to you. But the shadow people are basically, they could be called Archeons, they shapeshifters, they can fool you. The darkness can manipulate you just as the light. But the only way to fool them is that they can't be fooled, okay. They already know you. They know everything about human evolution, okay, throughout time and time again, okay. Unless a deity comes from the heavens and try to protect your ass, your soul, there is no way to actually defend yourself against that, okay? I actually had dreams, okay, where crazy people would come into my dreams and said, I'm crazy, but they would call me crazy. But you're in my dream, okay? I've seen some people. I think I seen Hotep in one of my dreams or something, you know, the 13 astrology sign. I seen him in my dream. He called me crazy, man. He was wearing all brown shirt, brown suit. He was clairvoyant. He used his clairvoyant to actually come and meet me and stuff, you know. And I was like, what are you doing? I'm searching after the dark one, okay? And he said, you're crazy looking after the dark. I said, why is that? Because even if I can't handle it, the universal God is going to protect me. I ain't got to worry about that. They use my soul for freaking energy. They can't do nothing. What are they going to do? Okay, that's karma dharma. That means they're going to suffer even more. If there's such thing as a universal God or such thing as a dark deity or whatever, that's what they say to me. It doesn't really matter what you believe in. That's why I say maybe it's my own mind. Could it be my own mind? Could it be that I'm sick and actually hearing this shit from my head? Sometimes the dark one tells me, oh, I should just kill somebody who's dark and evil, and they're going to possess him to come into my home, and then I'm going to eat his eyeballs, and I really don't want to do that. That's disgusting, okay? The voice tells me I should just cut out his eyeballs, and then they'll say I'm crazy, then I'll be let out after a couple months, okay? Or sometimes they'll say for me to do something, but I won't react on it because I don't want nobody to hurt me, or I get karma dharma. But that's what the shadow people is all about, people. You know, you don't know who they are. They can come at your house no matter how pure you are. You got to focus on your past life. Okay, what did you do in your past life? Okay, if you did something terrible in your past life, maybe the souls of someone else in your past life is following you. I got killed like 2 times. I got killed like 2 times in my past life. I was an Indian girl, I remember, under transgression, hypnosis. And I was also a little white girl with blonde hair playing with a doll. I got killed 2 times. Excruciating. And you basically, when I died, when I was an Indian. Come on. Hold on. I was an Indian girl, and I got stabbed in my chest with a spear, okay? And next life I had, I was a girl again. And the next thing you know, the guy came upstairs, and I felt he was my father, and he had an axe in his hand. I thought he was going somewhere in the back, upstairs somewhere. But he chopped me in my head. So now I'm living in this life, okay? You understand? Okay? So you really have no control over these dark entities. It's depending on how strong your spiritual soul is, okay? You know what I'm saying? That's the best I can do. All of the information I read about the archeons and all that stuff, that's just relating to one deity or a couple deities that can metamorphosize themselves and trick the hell out of you, okay? That's why when a lot of people die, there's people who say they go to in limbo and they see a whole bunch of spirits and shadow people all around. Okay, when I play that game called Soul Reaver, you know, I'm just like, like, what can you do? You can't do nothing about it unless you meditate, okay? You got to meditate on that. If that shit is real, that's kind of scary, though. What can you do about it? But I know I want to be a god in my next life. I want to be a soul devourer. I want to be something like that. It is said that when you devour souls, you basically can attain power, great power, beyond the regular scope of regular souls that's flicking around. And when I have dreams, everybody's upside down, and I'm the only one upright, okay? So what the hell does that mean? Because I think I'm righteous, self-righteous, because I was born like this, okay? I'm not like Kanye West, who's arrogant and shit, because I'm not arrogant at all, okay? But the thing is that these shadow people, these archeons, or even the lizard folk, okay? You know, I forgot what the name of those lizard alien beings are called. You have no power, baby. They've been at war with each other for eons of time, okay? This is just one realm, one dimension. That sun you see up in the sky, it's a form of the dark realm, okay? Everything around you is for the dark, from the dark. We're created from though. It is said that everything came from the dark to the light, but nobody knows this answer. What kind of knowledge do you think you have? You don't have shit. You're making us, what do you call it? An educated guess, hypothetical guess, but it's really not an educated guess. It's just a guess, okay? A regular guess. You're just floating in air with answers and possibilities. But all of the research, even if you do all of the research, all the way back to the ancient times of on the walls, you see Set, you see Osiris, Osir, the Eye. It really doesn't matter. You can't decipher that stuff. That stuff is just nothing but storytelling until you actually die, okay? You know, Zen, use your power to focus on who you are, okay? Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Now, some of them can paralyze you. Some of them can, it'll take like you sucking your soul, like Harry Potter. Yeah, like Harry Potter, those Dementors. Okay, oh my goodness, man, that's crazy, man. The Dementors was crazy, scary to me in that movie. Okay, but think about it. That's some scary shit. You gotta stay away from that. You could feel sorrow, pain, all of the suffering. It could store up your energy. That's what the Dementors did. Suck up almost his soul. He said when he almost got sucked in a little bit, he heard his mother and his dad. Okay, wow. Think about that. Those are shadow people for your ass. Harry Potter type shit. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Peace. This is all about the shadow people. Because of somebody, what's it then? Somebody mentioned I should say something, so I did, okay? That's what the voice told me about to tell you, okay? Even all the research I did, you can't explain it. They always been here for eons of time. Peace.